Thank you for joining me today on Manitowoc Buzz. I am your host, Ken Ivey, and we're going to talk to a special guest, Tom Drill, in just a minute. But right now, let's do this. Okay, we're live right on the street corner of, what is this?
8th and Franklin.
8th and Franklin with Tom Drill, a Manitowoc icon. And Tom, I'm just wondering, it's not Christmas. What in the heck are we doing out here?
Oh, we're here, Ken, for a very good reason. Our deficit was substantial last year. So disappointing. In 2014, our goal was 140,000, and by the last minute, we squeaked to 140 in 2014. And the lights, the glorious red lights on the evergreen across from Aurora Medical Center, glowed to the top. We were so happy. That was a year and a half ago. This is now, and our 2015 campaign did not go well. We raised our figure a little bit too high and came in 25,000 short of the previous year's goal. The previous year's goal, a good deal more than this last year's goal. I'm so disappointed. When I was still ringing indoors way back when I was a child, let's see, when was I a child? It's been a while, At any rate, I was indoors ringing at Piggly Wiggly, and I saw an article in the Reader's Digest about the best-run American charities. And it didn't surprise me that the Salvation Army is at the top. What did surprise me is that at that time, and this goes back 12, 15 years, they had relocated the national headquarters, North American headquarters, from Manhattan to Virginia, because as high priced as Virginia real estate is, it was less than Manhattan. But get this, the commander-in-chief, the man or the woman who runs the North American program for the Salvation Army, had housing supplied, which is a big plus even in Virginia. But his salary, her salary, was 16 grand, 16,000. You qualify for food stamps on that. It's not 16,000 anymore. But this was not that long ago. It makes me know that they are not people sitting in ivory towers, skimming off the top and handing on the leftovers to the people who need. They're giving to people first. I've heard story after story. I have never heard a negative word about the Salvation Army. The policy is, whatever you need, God bless you, take this and go. Don't worry about reimbursing. One day, if the sun shines and the Lord comes out and helps you again, you pay it forward. But in the meantime, take this, God bless you, and have peace in your heart. It's just a beautiful story. That's what makes me so happy to be ringing, but so disappointed that the deficit is what it is. And I'm just hoping we might have some big news even before Friday. Friday, my cabin moved to the Wild West to observe the 100th anniversary of the Salvation Army. I thought that little that I know, I should know better than that. So no backstory, but I didn't. The Salvation Army goes back 140, 160 years to the booth in London, and our local unit is 100 years old. 100 years old this week. So my cabin leaves on Friday, but I'm staying here naked. I'll feel naked without my cabin. Ringing the bell on Saturday until we go to the Wild West. And you got to get to the Wild West and check out the display. It's really inspiring. All they have about the history of the Salvation Army and how it came from nothing, from a humble beginning on the streets of London to what it is today, a worldwide organization doing good for everybody with no thought of being reimbursed. Just God bless you, take it and go. It almost makes my eyes moist. And I've heard story after story about people who have been helped, and now they have an opportunity. I remember one time a lady, a very lovely, prosperous lady in town, had a gorgeous Cadillac pulled up in front of my cabin. I didn't know she was there. I saw the license plate, personalized plate, so I thought I recognized her. I didn't know. At any rate, I'm going to thank whoever was behind the wheel for warming my legs with her exhaust. Not her exhaust, the car exhaust. She was inside writing out a check. Her grandpa, her dad was an orphan at 14. No dad, no mother, in Chicago. And who knows where he might have wound up if he hadn't gotten the help that he had from the Salvation Army. And Nancy, a woman named Nancy, whose dad went through this as a boy, was told by her mom in more recent years, her mom was already into her 80s. Her mom moved in with Nancy for final care before the Lord called her home. And then she told Nancy, do what you can for the Salvation Army because he saved your dad. They saved your dad's life. It was a lovely story. Nancy did not know this. But her mother, in her final years living with Nancy, long after her dad had died, had learned that the Salvation Army saved his life and brought him into young manhood and prosperous manhood. And Nancy's father. Oh my! And there are more stories. So touching.
Yeah, there's a ton of different stories. And let me ask a question. Salvation Army's been helping people for so long. Now you guys need a little help. Do they have to come here, or can they go to any of the other places?
Any place where there's a kettle, and I'm disappointed because I don't get around. I'm living down here these last 2 weeks. Not quite, almost living here, and I know there are kettles unattended, and that saddens me. I'm sorry about that. I wonder why those kids who have to, for example, have 20 hours of community service wanted to get your rear ends off the couch and come out on the ring. And then in April, some of them are told, you know, you're not going to graduate unless you get 20 hours of community service. 20 hours, that's nothing. This is a 2-hour shift, 4-hour shift, 6-hour shift. It's nothing. But when they get that word in springtime, you're not going to get your diploma if you haven't done some community service. It's a shame. The kids, first of all, shouldn't have to be coerced into it. They should give it from their heart, but they sometimes don't. And to see these kettles unstaffed, that saddens me, because who's kidding? I probably turn away more people than I acquire, because I yap so much. But I know an unattended kettle doesn't get much action. It takes somebody who wants to promote. And if I'm promoting in a negative way by yapping too much, I apologize. I will disappear from my cabin. Just plunk something into my kettle. I'd be so happy. We have just, oh dear, 72 hours. 72 hours. It all winds down. I'll be here alone on Saturday when the event goes to the Far West. And there's a big community ecumenical service near the Salvation Army headquarters on Sunday, when I think the commander of 11 state program, 11 states, I think, is coming to speak and give thanks to the people of our community for the support that the Salvation Army has gotten. I'm a happy guy to come plunk in the car. I don't care. Quarters, I love to see hundreds. Oh, I don't see many hundreds. But I love quarters and dimes. And when little children come and they say, what are you doing here? And I said, well, we're gonna help have some children a much nicer time. We're going to get food for those who need it, clothing, and maybe a place to live in case you're in trouble. Oh, and you mean my quarter will do that? Yes, it will, because mighty oaks and tiny acorns grow.
Exactly.
Those quarters will mushroom. And the word is out. People who have hard times, and I think hard times is losing my camp in the wind, which I did yesterday. Oh, it was a rainy and wet. Today I missed the sunshine, but I don't mind. Yesterday I changed coats 3 times, and I was still soaking wet. I don't care. It's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. And I'm so thankful to be doing this. And any of you out there can still come down the next 3 days and help us here, or any place, or the headquarters on North 6. I don't care, but God bless you.
Yeah, come visit a kettle. Hey, if you've got nothing to do, if you're sitting on the couch and you got nothing to do, who do they call?
684-7117. 684-7117.
All right.
Yell out the door when you go past it. I'll come to your house and pick it up. Anything. Whatever I can do to help
Tom
you.
will hook you up. We'll get you a place to babysit a barrel or a kettle.
Yes.
And you can also bring your spare change, your dollar bills, your $20 bills, your $100 bills, whatever you've got. Come on, let's help them out. Let's do this today. Come on,
even
let's
quarters and dimes can make my kettle bulge. Every bit helps.
All right. You can't miss Tom here on 8th Street, but there are other places like Piggly Wiggly in Manitowoc. Maybe the Pig and Two Rivers.
Piggly Wiggly in town. Foxes in Two Rivers as well. Pick and Save. Shopko, I think Hobby Lobby. Cops, Festival. We're almost everywhere, and I hope you'll find a human body next to it to reinforce what I'm saying, that it's a very worthwhile cause and it needs your backing. Oh, do we need your backing?
Tom says we need your help, so let's go do it. Let's show, come on, Manitowoc, how good that we can give to Salvation Army, who has done so much for our community. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Okay. Okay?
Yeah, let me shut it off here.
Oh.
It's still going.
Oh.
Okay, great. That Tom drill is something else, isn't he? And let's just talk about that. The Salvation Army is celebrating 100 years of service to Manitowoc County. And they're going to have an exhibit at the Far West Art Museum, and I think that's what Tom was talking about earlier. It's going to start in a couple of days. Let's see, they're having an opening Saturday, May 14th. So that's kind of cool. So mark your calendars and plan to join them for that. They've got the kettles out everywhere, as Tom just described, so go ahead and give till it hurts because they desperately need it this year. You might wonder why I'm standing here in an empty parking lot in the middle of the day and nothing going on. Well, that's because I wanted to tell you that the USS Badger, who parks right over there, is going to be starting their season tomorrow, Thursday, and that is May 12th from 11 to 2. That's going to be the beginning of the season. And so you'll find them there, and they're starting it on Thursday because they don't want to start Friday, which is, of course, Friday the 13th, which might be some bad luck. So they're just thinking ahead there. Okay, so the Maskers concludes its 85th season, and that's quite a history, with Shrek the Musical. That's going to be happening May 12th through 14th, so don't miss that. You can find performances are Thursday through Saturday, May 12th through 14th at 7:30 p.m. and a special Saturday matinee at 2 p.m. You can call the Capitol Civic Center box office at 920-683-2184 for tickets. Okay, so here's something cool. It's going to be Grandparents' Day at LB Clark, and that's May 13th at 9:30 a.m. So they're inviting all the grandparents to join an hour of conversation, cookies, coffee, and fun. They're going to tour the building, play games, or just chat. And so that's going to be at Two Rivers. It's LB Clark in Two Rivers. Okay, May 14th, Union Soldier Remembers. So that's 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And it's been 150 years since the Civil War. So we're going to be doing a Union Soldier Remembers. So we're going to talk about Civil War veterans' journals and letters and stories and traditions. And you'll be able to talk to some people who know a lot about that. Let's see. Admission is $10 for adults, $7 for children ages 5 to 17. Under 5 is $3. And this is the organizer is Manitowoc County Historical Society. And again, May 14th. It says 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Apparently they had a glitch there. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Manitowoc County Historical Society, and that's 924 Pinecrest Road in Manitowoc. You can go to their Facebook page to get more information, or you can call them at 920-684-4445. May 18th, A&W Share Night. Now, if you guys are going to do an event to raise money, a fundraiser, A&W are the people to partner with. These guys know what they're doing. There's no hoops to jump through. Good stuff. I can attest to that. So A&W will donate 10% of the sales to benefit Jackson Elementary School. This is May 18th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And you'd be surprised how much money they can raise in that amount of time. So you're hungry anyway, you might as well run down to A&W, get a mama burger or a papa burger in a big frosty mug. Take care of that. That's in Harbortown, 4141 Harbortown Road in Manitowoc. And we sure thank all the A&W people for all the hard work they do for the benefit of the community. Also May 18th is Manitowoc County Historical Society's History Happy Hour. So that's kind of cool. It's going to be Wednesday from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. And probably for more information, it's best to go to their website, manitowoccountyhistory.org. Also May 18th, I think we mentioned this a week or so ago, the National Employee Health and Fitness Challenge. This is something that the Chamber partners up with different agencies and trying to get everybody in the community through their work to be mindful of fitness. So it's going to start at 7 in the morning. It's various places that are doing it. There's stop smoking classes. There's a free monthly family membership at the Manitowoc Two Rivers Y. Personal training, lunch and learn from Anthony Associates. So I would go to the Chamber's website or the Facebook page. Just go to Facebook and look up Chamber of Manitowoc County. You'll see the details for that event. But it's at various different places. May 20th, jazz. It's not often we get jazz in these parts, is it? So the Manitowoc Public School District is inviting Audrey Morrison to perform with the Lincoln High School Jazz Lab for the annual Jazz Tracks concert. So that's going to be Friday, May 20th, 7 p.m. in the LHS Auditorium. Tickets are $2 in advance. $2? Are you kidding me? That's cheap, folks. Cheap for that kind of entertainment. So Morrison is the director of jazz studies and a jazz trombone faculty member at the Music Institute of Chicago. She was also a lead trombonist for over 15 years with the Chicago Jazz Ensemble. $2, May 20th, Friday at 7 p.m. at the Auditorium, LHS. Be there. And last but not least, May 24th, another A&W Share Night, where they're going to donate 10% of the sales to the Lakeshore Humane Society of Manitowoc County. And that's May 24th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Everything you buy during that period, 10% of it goes right to that charity. You got to appreciate that. And we love us some A&W, don't we? Folks, thanks a lot for joining us. If you have any suggestions, tips, or anything like that, you can send them to events@manitowocbuzz.com. And if we didn't talk about your event, and maybe we should have, let us know. Send us a note on our Facebook page, send an email to events@manitowocbuzz.com. Give me a call if you know my number. Other than that, have a great day and enjoy all the cool things that are going on in Manitowoc County. Bye-bye.